What is up, everyone? It's been forever since I've done a live stream on YouTube here, but I decided to jump back on here and do this for fun. Today's storyline, at least for this video, is let's say the Houston versus the Tampa Bay Rays if there was a game 5. Because yesterday's series ended in a split. Houston got the win over the Rays. Unfortunate 1-0. So we're gonna, you could say, change the outcome and see if we can get the Rays a series win in virtual reality, you could say. So yeah, I already got it set up. Astros versus Rays. I don't know what jerseys I want to wear. Houston, they got white, they got yellow. They wore them yesterday. I was able to watch the last game before I went to work yesterday. I'll let them be orange, I guess. Rays, ooh, that's actually kind of cool. I never noticed that, but I haven't had this game this long yet, or too long yet. I see they got the 10th anniversary logo on the old school Devil Rays green jerseys. Kind of want to wear the City Connect. Ooh, they even got it on the green one too. You know what? Because they don't really do this in reality, let's give them the black Devil Rays, and we're going to change the pants to just the regular road. Or should I? 2007, 1999. Let's do 1998 road for the pants. Do something a little different. And of course, we're going to play in Houston. Broadcast, modern. We'll do the show, Florida. I have played with this, with a game I have played on here. I would, instead of doing like the show Florida, I would do like the visiting just to see if there's any difference, and there really isn't, to be honest. PA announcer. I guess we'll leave that alone. I believe yesterday it was closed. I'm not sure what the weather is in Houston right now, but who cares? Let's do something different. Let's have the roof open. It's June. It's actually currently 4 o'clock. So let's make it a 4 p.m. start and a clear day. Now I was thinking, because I was thinking before before I decide to go live, I think I'm going to use Drew Rasmussen. And as far as Houston, I don't know, because I'm not really too familiar with their lineup. I don't want to win on a limb, if you follow what I'm saying. I can't even remember who pitched yesterday. It might have been, no, it was Gordon, I think it was. I can't remember. But for the hay of the video, let's do Hunter Brown. And I'm not sure about the Rays' new lineup, so I don't know exactly how to make a lineup card at the present moment, so I might just keep it at default. This is the latest, greatest roster from the show network, so as you can see, we got Morel, Josh Lowe, and we now got Matt Thaisk. You know what? We're putting him in the lineup over Jansen. Evidently, it's not the latest roster. They haven't updated it yet since sometime last week, evidently, because I see Josh Lowe's back, but They got Chandler Simpson in here. Actually, we're gonna pretend the Rays called back up Simpson. And just for shits, because I think he could be really good at this spot, we're gonna let him lead off. Yandy, we'll put him in the second hole. We'll put, messed up. I want to put Lau in 3. I kind of like Aranda right there. We'll put Lowe there. Yeah, I think we're just going to roll with this. I kind of like it. So, please give me a like, guys. I haven't done this in a while. Mainly as I'm not earning a dime on YouTube. So this is for right now, just for funsies.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. It's going to be a scorcher out there today.
What a beautiful
it's the Tampa
day.
Bay Rays taking on the Houston Astros.
It's kind of the only another thing. It's going to be so hard to talk over these commentators. Look around Houston here. See the choo-choo train. Choo-choo. Hey, what are you looking at?
Just about set to go. Our starter in this one, Hunter Brown.
Oh, this is kind of cool.
Power change-up, speed differential between the
I hear a train in the background.
Hitters, they have a hard time.
Wow. Okay, Show, you get some brownie points. I have not. This is the first time playing in Houston on the new show, so this is my first reaction. That's kind of cool. I don't think I got to play Houston in the show 24. It's been really kind of hard for me to play games per se as much in the last couple of years. His first pitch is a strike. Ooh, I should have swung at that.
I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location.
I wasn't ready.
Take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
On the ground, right side.
That's out. I had no choice. I had to swing on that one. It was 2 strikes.
Top of the first.
And it was in the zone.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find
and I'm going to talk over this guy.
Uncomfortable a little bit.
I wish the show would have like a mute button for the commentators when you're live streaming, because it's just so annoying to try to talk over them.
Just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing,
Yandy's
somehow try to
up.
get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering is downstairs. And Singy, as a team,
you might want to bring the ball up.
Very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know,
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance.
It's going to run out of air. That was a darn good hit. Oh, that one bad.
2 out, space is empty. Lau at the plate. Brown, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. That clips the inside corner.
I will say I have kind of played with the new ambush hitting a little bit.
Over and over again, this guy
demonstrates
the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything.
It's already down 0-2.
And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Yeah, that skips in.
Now he tried to hit me in the foot.
Historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
2 out, space is empty.
I'm kind of half tempted. I want to actually kind of look up. I'm kind of curious. He was pitching yesterday. He got me on that one. I thought that pitch was going to stay out of the zone, and it didn't. It just got on the bridge of the strike zone. But good first half for the Astros if they put us down in order.
And on the hill in this one, Drew Rasmussen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know,
while they're
it's not
talking for a
necessarily
minute,
his go-to
looking on
primary
my
pitch, but he
phone
does
here.
mix it in when he
Who
needs it. He's
pitched
just got to make
yesterday
sure that
for
it's not
Houston?
flat.
I'm just
Otherwise, it's
curious. I
going to get
can't
hit hard.
remember.
So look for
But
him
I'm
to
not
throw
an
it up there when
Astros
he needs
fan.
a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an
Yesterday.
inning.
Oh, it
up
was
for a
Brown.
hitter. Also,
Okay,
get
well,
those
Brown,
hitters
you
looking
get to
down so that it
get to
opens
play
up the
again.
top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jeremy Pena leading things off and takes a
All
strike.
right, Rasmussen. I wanted that pitch down. You threw it right down the middle, which is got away with it, but kind of got lucky on that.
Fought off foul.
All right, time to say goodbye to Pena. He had a good series, I think. If I remember correctly, he had a good bit of, well, I wouldn't say good bit, but he got some home runs off of the Rays.
Misses inside, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
I am digging the double Rays jerseys though, with that black and purple
and a
there.
ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking for the strikeout.
Not in the spot I wanted, but I'll take
it. It
it.
was worthwhile. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. On the ground.
Ooh, nice stop by Yandy.
Can't squeeze it.
Still
now
got
he
the
gets
out.
it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as
Former
well.
Ray,
Some hitters work
Isaac
well against
Ray.
same-handed pitching.
Coming up to
just
hit.
back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr.,
Feels
and
so
Aaron
weird
Judge
to see him in a
all had
Houston
higher batting
jersey.
averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Isaac Paredes in the box now. No balls and a strike.
I'm going to come right after Paredes.
There's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Just misses.
Ooh, he thought about it.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Kind of want to throw it again, but I'm not. We're going to give him the sinker.
That one misses.
Actually
It's
went a little
2-2.
bit too far over that I really wanted it to. There
Hangs
you
and
go.
misses. It's a strikeout.
Sorry, Paredes.
Astros go down 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1.
As we got Aranda, Josh Lowe, and Christopher Morel coming up in the second.
And we're back. Second inning set to go. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda.
Ronda Reyna. Let's see what he can do.
Brown back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Man, I mean,
Must be the
nice
same
job just
umpire from
presenting it
yesterday.
to be better than it actually was.
That was not a
That's
strike.
in there. 0-2 now. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Swing and a high fly ball to
Gonna
left.
find a glove.
Altuve settles under it. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Why is Altuve playing left field?
Josh Lowe getting ready to hit.
I thought Altuve was a second baseman, not a left fielder.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
That's interesting.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
I think the umpire
That's one of those,
heard
if you
me
swing at it,
criticism on
hit a
there.
broken bat,
Decided to
shoot
give me
jog
a
back to the
break on the
dugout.
at pitch. Yeah, swung the hair too early.
Ball to strike. And that one upstairs.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Need a stool to hit that one.
Hard grounder into
Oh,
the
base
outfield
hit
for a
for-
knock.
For Josh.
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I just gotta mute this just for a second.
Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays.
There we go.
And that one cutting but missing down low.
All right, Morel.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
Oh, he's being generous on Morel for whatever reason.
That's out to center field. And
Base
that's
hit.
down. A base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second.
Hey, no copying what I just said.
Back-to-back singles.
I said it before you.
Phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
This is
2 on, 1 out. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
All right. Relax. Come on. Sour Patch.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Coming right after Camo.
Look out!
Ooh.
And it hit him.
I hit him in the
He
hip.
had 2 strikes on him.
All right.
And he hit him. Now it's the
Innocent,
shortstop.
bases
Jose
loaded.
Caballero.
So we should get a
Golden
run
opportunity
out of
right
here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Okay, Cavalier. Grand slam time. Wouldn't that be nice? Well,
Base
not.
hit. One
We will
run
get a
is
run
in.
out of it, though.
And they hold the runner.
I got to get used to the bases,
Still only one gone.
the button for the running on base. Sorry, I couldn't get the right words out when I was saying that. That's a little different this year.
One away. Matt Theis comes up to
We'll
hit
see
here.
what Matt Theis
And
can
that drops
do.
in
Ooh,
for a
that was
strike.
right down the middle.
On the ground to first. There's one. Back to first. Double play.
Well, darn it.
Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning.
I saw
But the
something there
RBI
that was
single
not
pushes
there.
across a run. It's
Oh, we
now
got a
1-0.
run out of it.
Back after this on the show.
All right, Houston.
Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker.
All right.
And that one is
That one went a little
downstairs.
bit too low.
And it's 1-0.
I just took a second to try to figure out a pitching pattern.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Rasmussen winds and deals. Tap foul at the plate.
All right, you ready for this? Since you've already seen it twice. How about a third time?
On the ground to
Oh,
the
you're
left.
still out. Wasn't in the spot I
Over to
wanted it,
Diaz.
though.
That's one out, the bottom of the
Wanted
second.
it away, and he had it all the way in.
And here is Yainer Diaz.
He had a homer, too, in the series.
Just
Yep, that
off
ball
the
went out.
outside edge. Fastball for a strike.
There you go.
And it's 1-1.
Ooh, Houston, you got a little squeezed on that. We're still a strike regardless, but man.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Why? Just strike out already.
One down, base is empty. Outside low. And
Oh,
now
come
2
on, go
balls
golfing.
And 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see
Hits
another.
it in the same spot.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Jeez. Diaz is not giving up without a fight.
Fouled off, and they'll do it
Dang.
again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Got
There
it.
you go.
He
Sit
battled
down.
for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout.
I had a feeling he was
You
going
can't
to
be mad at
chase
yourself
that.
after an at-bat like that one. Next is the designated hitter, Zach DeZenzo. There's the strike.
All right, antifreeze. See what you can do.
That
Or
one fouled off.
see if we can get him to chase too.
Swing
I hope
and
he
a
did.
ball lifted
He
in
hit
the
it,
air.
but no cigar.
Makes the catch, inning over. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Yeah, we got Bart
Back
Simpson
here
coming
in
up.
Houston, top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Rays, number 14. And he drops it down the 3rd baseline.
Yeah.
The throw to first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating
I was kinda
something
hesitant
here
on
because
bunting
they were
right
really
there.
ready to defend as that
But-
ball was put down. Nice little drag ball.
Let's try
They
it.
get the out, and way to go.
The reason why I said that is because it looked like they were
Yandy
in just a
Diaz
little
now.
bit.
Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Bunting's a little bit harder on this year's game.
That's in for a
Dang.
strike. Nasty pitch. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Diaz almost had that home run in the 1st inning. See if we can do it again.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And now 1 and 2.
Looks like he's trying to hit another batter.
Hit on the ground to
Ah.
short. Pena
That's routine.
throws across the diamond. 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman Brandon Lau.
2 down, base is empty.
All right,
Brandon Lau
Brandon.
next to hit for the Rays. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right side and foul ball.
I wanted that one too bad. I thought that was going to be the pitch.
Outside, and now it's even 1
And it
and 1.
was. I swung too early. Getting a little bit too excited.
See ya.
Oh,
Strikes
come
him out
on.
for the second time today.
That was not a
Rays go in
strike.
order, 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0.
Crooked ass umpires. That was like what, 50-50 strike?
Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Offhand, I can't think of a nickname.
And he lays down a bunt.
Ooh, that was actually still. Hey!
He's safe, and a nice job there
Oh,
to keep it
come
from getting
on.
away. So up next, Cam Smith.
I mean, I'll give it on the Trask or whatever his name, Sice, whatever his name was, but he overthrew Diaz. That's how he got it safe on a play that he should have made. Yeah. Quit making fun of me, Astro, whatever your name is.
Tying run.
I laugh when you're hitting a double play.
The last half of the third. Swing at a high fly ball.
Routine
That's
for
out to
Simpson.
center. Makes the grab, one away. Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers. I didn't know you played baseball.
Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
No wonder nobody wanted to sign you in football.
In the air, left field, down the line.
Well,
Foul ball.
sure got long hair like
First one
Rodgers.
away.
Dang, 99 mile an hour fastball off of Rasmussen.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I'm surprised he put that good of a wood on it because I gave him the breaker. All right, back to the heater.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
All right.
Cuts
There
and
you go.
misses. It's a strikeout.
Sorry, Rodgers.
So the batting order turns over, and next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fouled off left side. Myers.
Hate to tell
leads
you,
off
you're
first
not no
with 2 down to
Carlos
the inning.
Pena, dude. He's sure trying to be. He just can't hit it in the right direction.
And a swing and a
Told
miss
ya.
down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 1 and the Astros nothing.
We actually got a no-hitter going through 3. So, not a bad outing so far out of
Back here in
Rasmussen.
Houston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set
Yeah,
to lead
nobody's
off the fourth,
listening.
Jonathan
They're
Aranda.
listening to me. All right, Aranda, let's at least get a base hit, please.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
No, he's been incredibly efficient in this one.
Probably could
First
have
pitch
offered
strike
it that.
percentage over 70%.
This seemed a little
well
high.
above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch
To where
well
I
up until
want
this
it.
point.
Close one doesn't get the call. And a count even 1-1. Swing and a
Oh,
miss.
boy, that was an awful
Really
swing.
sells the changeup with that.
All right, I'll laugh at myself at that one. That was awful. Good God.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Got me on the breaker. Not once, but twice. Gee.
And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Lowe measures
Just won
6
it
feet
back.
4 inches. 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. And now the count is even.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike.
All right. Now we can't nibble. Or be
Bounce to the
picky, I
right.
should say.
And that one
Ooh,
handled,
for a minute I
moves
thought
to
it
first on the
was
way.
actually going to get past
Nicely
him.
done for the out.
Be nice if we can get some better hitting.
So
Hitting
out
hasn't
space
been
is empty.
bad.
Here's
Just
the left fielder.
it could have been better.
Christopher Morel, a single his first time.
Morel had a pretty good hit first time.
That just misses. Ball one.
Ooh, that was a ball. You gotta quit calling that a strike.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I let go of the button, but he swung anyway. Because I got like my hands trained.
Inside. The count now 2-2.
That one I didn't
Two
even
down,
worry
nobody
about
on.
pushing.
Top
That was
half
a
of
ball
inning
all the
number
way.
4. And down on strikes.
I'll give it to him. That was a
Strikeouts for
strike.
him on the bump today. Rays held in check here.
Honor's actually not doing too bad. I think he's actually doing better than he did yesterday in real life, which is kind of scary.
Bottom of the 4th, Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve always seems
You
to
got
be
your
setting
trash can
records or
ready?
reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Okay then. Why are you calling him Jose?
That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball.
All right, Jose. Jose, sit down.
That's the one, which he elevates.
Go back to the dugout.
Guys touched it. We're going to take a look.
He didn't have his trash can ready.
And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots
All right,
to do
Isaac.
damage, and a great demonstration of pitch
Hate to do
command,
this
and it
to
got him
you
a punch
again.
out that time.
And now Isaac Paredes.
All right, Crepes.
Right through there for a strike. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. To the right side.
You're out.
Lau sends it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
What's up,
Good
everyone? I see I got some
And now it's
viewers.
Christian Walker.
Thanks for joining and watching the
There's the
stream.
strike.
These hitters have been very aggressive early
Please
in the
give me a
count,
like.
but when you're down,
I would deeply
you might wanna be a little
appreciate
more
it
patient,
if you
take some
are
pitches,
enjoying the
see if
game.
you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to
Routine.
Diaz. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings.
And no hitter through 4.
There. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Rays 1 and the Astros nothing.
I'm actually surprised. I think I'm getting some pretty good views. Keep popping up on the screen that I keep getting another viewer. A couple minutes ago it was like 2 more views. Thank you all for watching. I deeply appreciate it.
Back to work. And that
We
misses.
got
and that's ball 1.
Sour Patch Camo leading off the 5th. Game's going by fast, but not a whole lot of offense to talk about.
And
Ball
another
2.
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Quickly 2-0 on Camo.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's
I was
deep.
actually debating if I should have swung at that.
This one's
Geez, I'm
outta
happy I
here.
did.
Into the archways, kiss that ball goodbye. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
That's just harsh when you hear the other team's fans saying, throw it back, throw it back. That ain't very nice. That was a nice homer.
In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert.
It was just funny. I just was talking about really no offense to speak of, and Camo went, watch this.
And now the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
All right, Cabby.
And there's a strike.
Always exciting.
That was in the same location, too. I should have wanted that one.
Fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
All right.
Swing and a ball
Took
popped
that
up.
one,
Walker hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Matt Price.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Thaiss. 0 for 1 so far.
See if he can get on base.
Foul ball.
Gave him a breaking ball.
Liner.
Ooh.
Second.
Nothing you can do.
That was a nice hit, but went right to the glove, though.
Absolutely crazy.
That's just unfortunate for Thaiss.
So the Rays batting order turns over. And now the center fielder.
All right, OJ.
2 in this one.
No bunting this time.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Back-to-back
pretty good
fastballs
strike.
in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one
2 balls,
missed.
1 strike.
Foul ball there.
Good, took that one.
2 down, base is empty, but 1
Well,
run
still a
across.
strike,
And we're at
though.
the top of the 5th. Right through there, got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, at least we got something out of that inning. We got a run.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
All right, we got the Diaz, man.
That's in there. 0-1.
Well, these
Boy, he's
Astros
holding on
just
to
aren't
his
putting
bat or
together
something,
very
'cause
many
that was a
at-bats
good
in this
pitch.
one. Just 1 base runner to this point.
And he didn't
It's
hold
not
it that
exactly
time.
early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for him yet. He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now the DH, Zach DeZenzo. Flied to right his first time.
Denzo.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Oh, that's right, antifreeze.
Strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker.
Wasn't
As a
that one
hitter,
bad.
you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
On
There
the
we
ground,
go.
2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. To Diaz. That's 2.
They made
You're
that
out of
look
there.
so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
That was out. Good job, guys.
So next up for Houston,
Antifreeze
Jake
stopped in
Myers.
his tracks.
He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion,
All right,
Ricky
Mayor.
Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different.
It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
And that one fouled off.
Now this
Oh,
offense
back
has just
to
been
this
locked
again.
down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
He feels shady.
2 outs. Misses
Oh,
outside.
he didn't.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
All right, I'll give him props for that.
Line
And
to
he's
second,
still out.
snagged on the bounce. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Another inning in the books, but not before they put a hit on the board and erase the no-no. It's the Rays 2,
Oh, that's
and the
right.
Astros nothing.
Oh, well. Flanked them through 4 at least on hits.
Back here at Dyken Park, all set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Yandy Diaz.
All right, Yardy. Let's get a homer. Or get on base.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Caleb Ort, the young right-hander, up and throwing.
Oh, I got
Booker
Orbit
also
pitching.
getting ready.
We're screwed if Orbit probably gets in.
Pitch is in there, and the count even at 1. This one in the air, center field,
Nice try.
and there's one away.
Just one on the pitch before that.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
And now it's Brandon Lau, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
That's why you're down 2-0, right?
First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses.
1-0.
Chases
Ah.
that one upstairs.
Really consistent release point. He's been
Why
able to
did I
pitch up
go
and
for that
down
one?
and have excellent command at both
I need my eyes
locations.
checked after that one.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Base hit for Lau. Or Brandon. Bradenton Lau.
Now batting,
Manager out of the dugout now.
Oh,
and
he's
it looks
giving
like
him the
we'll see a
hook.
change on the mound. Hunter Brown won't go any further, and he
He ain't
kept
gonna
him
be
in
able to
even though
hunt
he's in line
anymore.
for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
He still didn't pitch a bad game. I mean, I'm not cheering for Houston, evidently, but
The Astros
He
turn
didn't
to a
pitch
new arm
bad.
on the mound, Stephen Okert.
Just trying to keep this one close
Oh,
here.
they
This is
decided
where
to keep
bullpen can
Orbit
give their players a
for
chance to fight
later,
back
I
into
guess.
the game.
and put Orchid in. Must be the... I wonder if he lives next to Orbit.
One gone, runner at first. And next is the designated
Right,
hitter,
Randa.
Jonathan Aranda. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That was actually a pretty good
With that
slider.
front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The
Who
count.
do we got? Oh, we got Josh up next.
And he couldn't hold back. He's
Yeah,
one
I broke.
strikes. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2.
All right, Josh.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
A lot of foul balls in this game, I'll tell you that much.
The 0-1. Out there to center. And that'll
Base
fall
hit
for
for
a base
Josh.
hit. And out 2 aboard.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the
All right,
entire
Morel.
way to get down.
And now here is Christopher Morel.
1.
Should have took that one. Trying to maybe see if I about trying to get a little bit more aggressive.
just
Stepping out on
missed.
that one.
Nasty backdoor slider.
That was
There's
a
really
ball
nothing
all
you
the
can
way.
do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Got the back going too soon and strike two.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out
Yeah, I did not
slider.
expect
Hey,
it.
you
It
can't
just,
fault him for
when
his
I started
commitment.
swinging,
Now
it
he's just gonna have to battle with
started
2
going
strikes.
down.
Not
And that's when I
close with
figured
that
out. I
one.
went,
2-2.
geez, I should not have swung at that. I'm a little embarrassed after that one.
Goes down looking for the strikeout.
Really, huh?
Controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. So a
That
strong
only looked like
showing there
5%
from
of
the
a
Houston
strike.
bullpen. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rays 2 and the
The one
Astros
time I
nothing.
decide to take, because I know it's going to be a ball all the way,
And we're
the
back.
calls
Now we
it
go
a
bottom
strike.
6. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
All right, well, let's start warming. No. Warming up the pen. Who do I want? Warm up Seaboard. They start getting them tossing.
First offering, and it just misses.
Pitch count starting to get up
There's
there
a
a little
strike.
bit, and stamina is going down. If you see on the right side of the screen what it says E and G.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All right. Cab Newton tried to swing at this.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Chop to the right side. Diaz
You're out.
steps on first for the out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything
All right, now
after that,
Smith.
a hitter or two is bonus. But
Aldray right
they should
there.
be lined up good
Oh,
enough
God.
to get to the finish line.
Rogers
Here's the
is
second
back.
baseman, Brendan Rogers. 0 for 1. He struck out
He
swinging
didn't
last
have
time.
enough last time. He wants
That one
revenge.
finds the zone. That's strike 1.
1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss.
Ooh, he
No balls,
really
2
wanted that
strikes.
one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Pitch count's not bad. It only showed the second inning was the highest. He did 16 pitches.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
No, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
That was a good pitch. Ooh, he even got squeezed.
Jeremy
Now I don't
Pena
feel so
up next for
bad.
the Astros.
How does it feel?
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a
Carlos
first pitch
Pena
fastball is
wannabe.
in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
I think he's been hearing the trash talk I've been telling him. I think he had.
Finds its way through, base hit.
I think he had heard me say something trashy because he just smoked that one.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits.
That's only
allowed
his
so
2 hits
far,
through
no
6.
runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Oh, trash
man
can
aboard.
boy's back.
Jose Altuve, the next to hit.
How can you be smiling when you're down 2-0? Seriously.
Just missed.
I'd be having more like a frown look on my face.
Pena off of first with 2 away. And there's a ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
I agree
Well,
with
if
you,
nothing
man.
else, I mean, this is a
Them
great
look
spot
pretty
for a
good to
hitter to
me.
be in.
That's in there.
Outside.
On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball.
I'm surprised they didn't send the runner.
They stopped the lead.
It would have been nice if he would have caught the ball
now
there.
2 on with 2 outs.
Not once, but now twice in a matter of 5 seconds.
Good count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
First and second, 2 outs.
Start warming them up.
Paredes will hit next.
I know
Fastball in for a
Paredes
strike,
will probably
and
be
it's
laughing if he can get a homer right here. He had a good series playing against us at Steinbrenner, though. He had some home runs I saw.
And that one fouled
I still
off.
can't believe we traded him.
2 on, 2 outs.
How do you trade someone that you just had in the All-Star game?
And a ground ball to first. They
There
get
you
the
go.
force. Inning over. 2 left for the Astros. They're still
Hey,
down.
6
It's
shutout
2-0.
innings for Rasmussen. And to the 7th now with Camo back up.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th.
Oh,
We have a
here
new
comes
pitcher on the
Orbit.
mound, Caleb Orton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
I hope he didn't crash and burn when he
Digging in,
came down
Junior
from
Cabanero.
orbit.
He's
I
already
assume
homered
that's
in
where he
this game.
lives. Alright, Sour Patch Camo. See if you can get another one.
And the sweeper misses. Ford, 33 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers.
So you
And
mean
that
to
is
tell
out
me
of
that
play.
they waved to him when he was through waivers? They waved at him. Is that what you're saying?
The 1-1.
Hi.
There's his strike.
Ugh. That hurt my soul. I should have sworn at that.
And that
I didn't
one is
miss
lifted
that
in
one.
the air. Myers sizes
It's gonna be
this
caught
one
though.
up.
Catching little bits too
Hauls
much
it into
air.
the out. And there's one down. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays.
All right, cab. I'm ordering a cab to, I don't know, through the bleachers. Would be nice. Or just on the grass would be cool for a nice hit.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Boy, you ain't giving them nothing.
Strike on the outside corner. And
That
it's
was ball
2-1
3.
now.
Let's not start this up.
And that one is inside.
3-1.
He never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher
That was an
work
easy
away.
take, so what are you talking about?
Swinging a foul straight back.
Full count.
Hammers
Oh,
that one
dang.
deep left field and forget it.
On top of the train tracks.
And they add a run. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
That went to
Absolutely,
orbit.
no doubt off the bat.
Jeez. That's what happens when you bring in orbit from orbit. I'll just hit the ball back to orbit.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient. And it
See
paid
ya.
off.
So 1 out, nobody on. Matt Theis now at the plate.
Now this guy, he ain't going to be able to get a home run, but it'd be nice if he can get on
Immediately
base.
strike to the left-handed hitter.
But you never know. He might fool me. He might get a homer.
One down, base is empty.
Inside, ball one.
If you haven't done it yet, please smash the like button, guys. I would deeply appreciate it. If anybody's still watching.
Up the middle, and he knocks it
Ooh,
down.
he tried to catch it.
Gets it there.
He's going to get him.
And they get it out of the play.
He had more time than he thought.
Knocked him out.
Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look
Tried
nice,
to knock
that's
him
for
back
sure.
to orbit.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the Rays' leadoff hitter. 0 for 3 in this one.
Okay, Bart. I had better confidence. You should have been on base by now.
Pitch misses there. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And the 1-0 misses low.
Well, he still might get on base. Already a 2-0 count. Just now thinking, I don't think we even had a walk in this game, come to think of it.
No strikes.
It's kind of unusual for me.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Give me a reason to try to swing at a 3-0 count. Ah.
Outside,
There you go,
and that
ball
is ball
four.
4.
Oh, now we got
One
a
of the things
walk.
about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI. And those
All right,
are the
Diaz.
best. That is if you are
Time
the
to dial it
offensive
up.
side of it.
Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely.
I was thinking about trying to steal, which I usually don't, with the 2 outs.
Diaz.
Smell like Chandler
Go
speed.
for a ball.
No, the 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
That's proven right again. That was reality what would have been Chandler's 20th stolen base of the year. I think he had 19 before being
And
sent
that drops
down.
in for a strike.
in an area that he
Right, Diaz.
the coach that's responsible for
We gotta
positioning
swing.
the research
If it's anywhere
person
close.
that's providing the information. So
inside.
what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Hot
Ah.
shot to third.
Oh, well.
Paredes fires over to first. They limit the damage here, but the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0.
Houston, I'm kind of walking away little by little. Time is ticking. We only got 3 more shots. Oh. Well, we're going to change pitchers here.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Number 41 taking over on the mound.
Let's see what Seaboard can do. Jennifer O'Connor.
There's your strike.
Boy, he wanted that one bad.
But you got to be careful. Not
Walker
working with too
wanted
big
that
a lead.
one.
They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss.
Wanted
And a
that one
slider.
again, too.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He might need his eyes adjusted. All right, we're going to do it again.
And the next pitch is way
I did kind of
outside.
throw it a little more over. I
See a
kind of
pitcher
figured
just
thinking
waste a
that
pitch
he would
like that.
swing,
The batter wasn't even
but he
tempted to
didn't.
swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Yes, Captain Obvious.
Checks his swing. Now
You're
the field
out of there,
first,
Walker.
And that's going to be ruled a swing.
Sit your butt down.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Wasn't basketball on that fastball.
In the air, left side. Morel
You're
sizing
out.
this one up. Snags it for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming over
7 more
instead of
outs we
staying
need.
closed. If he does that, he's going to be
Here
able to
comes
go up the
antifreeze
middle the other
again.
way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
DeZenzo in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. That is the inning.
6 more outs.
Astros are down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0.
We got Bradenton Lau coming up. Has anybody ever had the safety tacos before?
Welcome
I've
back,
seen
and a
in
new arm on the mound to start
right
the
center
eighth.
there. It
Bennett
says
Sousa.
safety tacos.
And they felt it was time to bring
I wonder
on
on how
left-handed
good they
reliever
are.
from the pen with the lefty hitter
I
coming
have
up.
to look them
I
up.
think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Yeah, we'll see what
And
this
here
guy
is
can do.
Brandon Lau.
I might
1
keep
for 3.
Seaboard out for 1 more inning. He did pretty good that last inning. All right, Brandon.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
All right, umpire still can't see. Noted.
Out to center.
Should have took that one.
Myers
It looks really
makes
good,
the
though.
grab. 1 down.
I'm usually pretty good with Brandon.
Now it's the DH, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
All right, Randy, you're due to do something.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
This one in the air. Paredes under it. And there's 2
We
away.
got a Chick-fil-A logo out there on the foul pole.
Now batting, right fielder Josh Lowe.
Chicky Chickies.
2 out, space is empty.
Oh, 2 for 3 for
Lowe
Josh
getting
Lowe.
ready to hit.
I'm gonna warm someone up. Warm up Clevenger, just in case Seaboard don't seem like he has it.
Fastball for a strike.
Ooh, that kind of hurt. That was a good one.
Next offering way off the plate.
Oh, 32,000 on a Monday.
And misses inside. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Let's try. Come on, Josh.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a
have
nice
said
inning of
that.
work there as he sets him down.
After I
1, 2,
swung at that, I was
3.
like,
Nothing
geez, I
doing
should
for
not
the
have swung
offense
at that.
time. Last half of the 8th coming up. Rays 3 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, here's the center fielder, Jake Myers.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right
While
here.
we're at
On your
it,
toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this
let's
to the
get
ninth with a
Fairbanks
3-run
start
lead, it
tossing.
should be a W.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double.
Alright.
Well, that started
Well, that's
their
their first
no
extra
messing
base
around
hit
right
of the
there.
game.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of
The
the zone.
mayor
He
was like,
clearly
I'm
ready to jump
not
all
giving
over.
up without a fight
Really
on that
important
one.
at bat coming up now.
I didn't expect him to put that good of a swing.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Cam Smith digs in now. Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some
Why are you
high
trying to
fives.
walk over loud,
when you make
Diaz?
great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball,
I don't think he
not everything
appreciated
is in your
that.
control.
And the batter now, Brendan Rodgers.
You have to be careful throwing
there's
breaking pitches.
0 for
Even in
2
an
with 2
0-0 count. He
strikeouts.
loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Aaron Rodgers ain't looking
that
too
they
good
bear
in this
down and turn
game.
in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And there's 2 down.
Well, after that extra base hit, they went and got out twice so far. So it's proving that might be a rude point. Get an extra base hit, but not be able to do anything.
For
If
the Astros.
Carlos Pena don't do nothing.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Oh, they don't, huh? Well, good. How about 0 for 2?
Swing and a ground
Or
ball out
out.
to short. Over
Get
to
out of there.
Diaz. And that is the inning. So the Astros lead one, still down 3-0. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Dubin.
He's got a wicked breaking
Oh,
ball
we
in his
got
arsenal,
Dube.
and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Dude. He's a
Now
doo-doo-doo.
for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel.
See what he can bring. Start getting Fairbanks ready.
Hit hard,
Ooh,
base hit.
good hit for
And
Morel.
a good start to the inning.
Been
Seems
a
like he got
couple innings
exactly
since he
what
had a
was
hit like
looking
that.
for right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Just off the inside edge.
All right. Sour Patch Camo.
Morel
if he can
on
get
at
us
first,
another hit.
Nobody out.
Hit the safety tacos.
And that's in for a strike.
I heard their tacos are pretty good.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner.
Yep, we'll stay.
Safely into second. He's got a double.
Third and
Everything
second.
came together for him. Really good swing.
Good day
right
for
there. He got a
a
pitch that he
Camo.
knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So digging in, Jose Caballero. He's already homered
All right,
here in
Cabby.
this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He's not having a bad game, 2 for 3.
And that one fouled off.
Got a little bit too anxious on that one.
Gets under and pops it up.
Yeah,
No
we
trouble
go.
here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Nice try.
Matt Theis next to hit for the Rays.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac
He
fly.
should be able to
Soft
get a
ground
hit.
ball to the right side. Find a
They're
hole.
playing
He
really
can attack
in.
this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
I don't
2
blame
on,
them.
1 out.
Because they're offense. Oh!
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
Didn't I say earlier that I didn't think he was going to homer?
And they tack on 3.
I was just hoping for a base hit.
That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the
I
long
am
ball
speechless.
working for them on autopilot.
All right, we might have just sealed this. A 3-run home run.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes
right
it,
down
hits it out of the
Broadway.
ballpark.
Where did that even land? That's still not bad.
The dugout now, and
Almost
he'll make
upper
a move
deck.
to dip into the Astros bullpen. Sean
He is
Dubin
not happy.
departs,
Look at
and as he
his
heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
I forgot what his name was, so I can't make fun of him.
Brian King into the game.
And with the big
Oh,
deficit on the
they're bringing out the
scoreboard,
king.
he almost has to just put that out of his
A little
mind.
late on bringing
Every
out the
outing
king.
matters for relievers and their numbers, but
Unless the
I think it's
king
tough to
can-
get up for this type of
can put up
appearance
some
the
runs,
same way
too,
you would
for him.
one in a close game.
1 out, base is empty.
You got
And
Chandler
now the
up.
center fielder. In the air, out towards right center.
That's caught.
Out, number 2.
Nice try. Not the typical game for Chandler, though.
2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
6-0, geez.
And the first offering is not
Yo,
close.
I'm over here, not over there. Yoo-hoo, pitcher.
In there at the knees.
Oh,
1-1.
King stole a strike on that one.
2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the 9th. That's inside. Now 2 balls
Well,
and a
I
strike.
can't pick on him. He did throw right to me at least.
And there's a foul ball. Line drive, base hit
Better
down
late
the
than
line.
never. Diaz has got a hit.
So he gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it
All
that
right,
far out
Brandon.
front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect.
I hear.
Swings and fouls one
I just
off.
heard that hit the fence. It sounded violent. Kind of disappointing. Only 1 for 4 for him.
2 outs. Swung on, belted.
I think he heard me.
Smith going back.
Oh, he's gonna catch it.
Makes
God
the catch
darn
on
it.
the edge of the track.
I thought for a minute I was
Three-run
going to
bomb
be
for Tampa
another
Bay.
homer.
It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on the
6-11.
show, Florida.
No 7-11, but 6-11. Interesting. All right, Fairbanks. Time to close the game out.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
And we
Wow,
all know
look
about
at
a slider. It's
that's
just
actually a
filthy
pretty
bad.
accurate look for
One of the better
Fairbanks.
ones in the
He
game,
did
I'd
pretty
say.
good on
Spin
his
rate's
character.
very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
Okay, Altuve, got your trash can? You might need it. Fairbanks throws hard.
Gets the call. That's strike 1.
Well, he only pulled 97 that time.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's swatting at flies? All right, I'll help you out. You can swing at this one. There you
Struck him
go.
out swinging. Slider got him for strike
Poor
3.
Well, that right there
Altuve
is
couldn't
just a
get his
pitcher's
trash
pitch, tailing
can
away from
set
the
up
hitter,
properly.
lower away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Paredes stands in now and watches strike one. And downstairs.
Ooh. Just a
Base is
little bit
empty, one
low.
away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And that's in for a strike.
All right. See if he'll chase.
Swing and a high fly ball right field.
Well, it didn't quite
On the
go
move
where
to
I
the
want,
gap.
but still got a swing out of it.
Pulls it in,
And an
and
out.
there's two away.
One more out.
Astros down to their last out. And
All
next will be
right,
the
the
cleanup
Texas
hitter,
Ranger
Christian
Walker's
Walker.
up.
0 for 3 with 2
He's the
groundouts
last
and a
chance for
strikeout.
Houston.
First pitch, and he just misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And it's 1-1. There's a strike.
Ooh, got a little help on that one.
2 strikes.
All right, Walker.
This
Giddy up.
trended.
Didn't go in the spot I wanted. All right, I'll give him this one then.
Battling here as he fouls
Boy,
it away.
he's really fighting.
2 down,
All
nobody
right.
on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Got it!
There we go.
And that's the ball game.
And that is a Tampa Bay Rays
Sometimes
win.
it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
Sorry, Houston.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Alright guys, well we're gonna wrap up the stream here in just a minute or two. Might let this play out, the highlights a little bit. Good game. A little better than I expected. I was thinking it was gonna be more of a nail biter. But I'll try and get back here and do some more gameplay. I don't know when. I'm not planning on doing the franchise mode like I used to do. For anybody that still have subscribed from back in the day, I just don't have the time to try to do those games anymore. So this is one-off. So maybe if I can get some more likes and subscribers, I'll try and come back to YouTube. And may not be doing franchise mode. I might just, maybe we'll do Road to the Show. I don't know yet. It all depends on how this video does and if I or when I do another video. So, but for now, I'm just going to say, hope you all enjoyed the video, and a little quick breakdown, as you can see on the left side of your screen. Good, like Junior Cabanero 2 for 3, Jose Caballero 2 for 4, Sice 2 for 4. We struck out 8 times. Rasmussen had 7 Ks. Seaboard had 1. Fairbanks had 2. So we had 10 as a team. So that's pretty good. And as you can see on the right side, nothing for Houston. So, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the game, if it was or wasn't the outcome. And I'll talk to y'all in the next video.